Virgo, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. So for today, I'm going to be doing a general reading, past, present, future. I'm going to be, pulling a 9-card spread from the regular tarot deck. I'm going to, clarify it with a vampire deck, and then I'm going to pull a vampire oracle, and then I'm going to answer 3 yes or no answers for you. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general or to love readings. So I'm going to go back and forth between general and love readings. But anyway, let's get started for Virgo. Okay, the general card for today is the King of Cups reversed. So the first row is the past. You get the 8 of Wands. This is kind of a fast-moving, speedy kind of card, It seemed like, you were planning something in the past, and it actually worked in your favor, with the 8 of Wands, working quite fast towards something. It could have been, a marriage proposal. It could have been work-related, that you quickly had to get into something. But whatever worked in the past, it really worked in your favor. But then you get the Knight of Wands reversed. So maybe, whatever this idea, it probably seemed like, too fast or anything, because somehow, it left you sort of stumped as well. Because then you get the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So something probably seemed too good to be truth for you. It just seemed like something, really worked out quite fast. But then, of course, with anything that works fast, it's like, well, fast food is not good for you and stuff like that. Any kind of thing that is working too fast for you is not going to benefit you at all. At least that's what the past said. So at least it's just a past reading. That's just with anything. Anything that always seems too good to be true always comes way too fast. And then you think, usually, and good things need to kind of take time, right? Because in the current reading, you get the 9 of Swords reversed. Actually, you are recovering from something. So despite not having any kind of fortune in the past, you are recovering from some kind of nightmare situation. Because then you get Judgment, and then you get High Priestess. So obviously, you're celebrating, or that's kind of a celebratory card, the Judgment. And what this is saying is, it's like you are finally recovering from the past of whatever happened here. And you're slowly recovering from all the nightmares and problems and challenges from the 9 of Swords, because suddenly your mind is out of the clouds and you are finally learning from the past. I hope so. I really hope. So then for the future, okay, you get the Empress reversed. You get the 8 of Swords, and then you get the 3 of Swords. Okay. So what I see here is it looks incredibly bleak. But it's the future. We don't have control over the future. Well, actually, we sort of do if we learn from our past mistakes. If you don't want to crash land any kind of business option or any kind of situation that seemed to, to be too good to be true, learn from it in current times. That's what I see. Is you have to just kind of learn from the past to avoid this in the future. It may happen, it may not, but whatever it is, you need to learn right now to avoid these problems. And that's why we're going to use the Vampire deck to clarify. For the 8 of Wands, you get the 3 of Cups. Obviously, something seemed, you were celebrating something. Maybe you just got engaged, or maybe you got married or something. But whatever it was, something happened so fast for you in the past, Virgo. Unbelievable. Perfect. Hopefully. For the Knight of Wands, you may have felt stumped and like you're not moving, but you get the Queen of Scepters, the Queen of Wands. So something, despite not working out in your favor, Virgo, you remain confident in your situation. And that's good. You know, you could even have fire in your star chart, rising moon, Venus, wherever it may be. But, you know, obviously, you know, despite, you know, having a couple of these setbacks, you know, you did not lose your cool whatsoever. And that's really impressive. So for the Wheel of Fortune reversed, not having fortune, you still remain stable somehow. So maybe, you know, it's like you were promised maybe extra inheritance or something, but yet you still have a stable financial income or job or stable relationship of some kind, or maybe, you know, you remain confident and stable within yourself. But whatever it was, you know, it's like despite the lack of fortune, you know, you remain still in a balanced position in the past. So maybe, you know, it's like you were promised some kind of bonus or something from your work, or you were promised something and it just did not work out in your favor, but yet you still have the justice of stability in your life, or had it at least in the past. So that's pretty good. For the Nine of Swords reversed, you get the Prince of Scepters, the Page of Wands, and this is impressive because the thing is, you know, you have options, and that's what you're recovering from. You're recovering from all the potential, you know, horrible things that might happen or have happened, but you have options with the Page of Wands. And that's what I see here. This is what I call impressive. This is beautiful. You know, it's like, you know, yeah, you're not stuck. You know, at least you still have that options out there that says all you have to do is leave your comfort zone and get out there, Virgo. Because for Judgment, you get the Lord of Scepters. Confidence, judgment, head out of the clouds. Come on, Virgo. Just get going so you can get your confidence back with this combination and to get stability in your life again. Because that's what the King of Wands, oh my goodness, I did not even realize. You have the Queen of Wands and you have the King of Wands. Beautiful. But, you know, you could really have fire somewhere in your star chart. But, yeah, but with judgment, you know, with the head out of the clouds, you know, be the King of Wands and just remain in a confident and powerful position and determine your future, because avoid this. Okay, for the High Priestess, oof, you're learning and you're getting abundance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I like to see. You're learning from your past mistakes, and you know, you're going to be getting rewarded with finances. And that's beautiful. Learn from your past mistakes, and that's what I'm seeing you doing. It's right here, Virgo. Learn. Educate yourself. So for the Empress reversed in the future, you get the Lord of Skulls. So despite, you know, not getting anything done or presenting anything, there's still the Knight of Pentacles. No, the King of Pentacles. So there's still finances on its way, despite not feeling that way. You know, you think, oh gosh. But that's why you're learning from, you know, you're learning so you can get your finances back in order again, Virgo. This is impressive, and this is what I like to see. Learning and just developing yourself and getting out there and saying, I'm not going to let, you know, any fears, any kind of swords and heartbreak ruin me. For the Eight of Swords, you get the Queen of Skulls, Queen of Pentacles. So despite in the future that seems very bleak, it still looks promising. Again, King and Queen of Pentacles are headed towards you. It may not seem that way, but it is. The future, you know, this is you. You're Virgo, you're Earth sign. You, man, woman, whoever it is. This is your future. Look at it, Virgo. Admire its beauty. I'm going to give you guys a chance to look at this for a few minutes, because this is your future, despite not, despite it not looking that way. But that's why you need to learn and what you are doing to get your funds back. Because for the Three of Swords, Three of Wands, it may seem like heartbreak, but sometimes you have to leave something, and it may seem heartbreaking of your current past, or maybe you have to let go of something within yourself, and you need to get on that metaphorical boat and leave. It's going to seem painful, but it'll be worth every penny and dime and any kind of currency out there for you. It'll be painful, but change can be painful, but it's inevitable. And that's how we learn to grow. Speaking of Three of Swords, this was the final card that the vampire drew. And, and of course he broke my heart. So it's kind of a bit of a traumatic card, but I'm glad it's not the Sun, but it's still very painful to remember how I thought this person also seemed too good to be true, and this vampire turned me and then just abandoned me. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the Vampire Oracle and see what the vampire has for Virgo. Creator. Catalyst, maker, mother, father. You could be mother, father, creator, or catalyst. But what I see here is that you are creating your fortunes, Virgo. And this is beautiful. You're creating something. That's just what I like to see, is that you're developing. And, and don't let any kind of fears, uncertainties of these cards just tie you down and say, oh God, it's pointless anyway. I get the Empress reversed. This is also, one of your cards. I'm not going to get anything, but you know what? You could still become a mother or father in other ways too. Well, anyway, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no cards, but let's see what the cards have for Virgo. First answer is a no because it's the Wands in Ace of Wands in reversed. Oh, goodness. Empress reversed. The second one is a no. The Two of Pentacles reversed is a no. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Virgo. If it resonated, please feel free to subscribe, but just with any kind of learning, overcome any kind of past problems, so you can actually become the king and queen of pentacles that you are meant to be. And I really hope it'll work in your best interest. Don't let any kind of fears of the uncertainty of the future ever stop you in your goals and endeavors, Virgo. No matter where, how, or anything. But if it resonated, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. If you guys want to, continue more vampiric knowledge and journey with me, please feel free to join me. I want to thank you all for supporting me. I love you all. In a few days, I'm going to do love readings again, but thank you all so much for supporting me.